Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with Wendy Vecchi's Not Your Ordinary Card Collection. As you can see, she has pockets with inserts. She has stencils. Look at the cute kitty. Even that's a die set that decorates the pocket. She has a Christmas version, Halloween version, and a all year round fabulous floral version. You can insert your gift cards and more in this cute collection. Okay, crafters, let's get into this video with Wendy Vecchi's Not Your Ordinary Card. Let's get started. Here is the entire Not Your Ordinary Card collection. 5 items, 4 die sets, and a stencil. For Wendy Vecchi. Wendy, you did a fabulous job. I love this set. 2 are like holiday, which would be Christmas and Halloween add-on. And then there's a birthday add-on. And then the main die set is the essential envelope dies that comes with floral. So this one touches the garden version of your set. If you want to add florals, love this to make it all year. And then you get the 4 U2 and a butterfly. And then there's this Build a Plaid stencil. Now, Wendy has a video where she goes into details of how to use all these stripes, use them at angles and such. So you can definitely check that out. It is a 5-count stencil. Okay, crafters, let's take a closer look at the main die set. Essential envelope dies. This measures 7.5 inch tall by 4.25 inch wide. I will also measure it for you assembled. You only cut it once, and this will fit in your standard die cut machine. You fold it in half, and right here is a score line. You also fold it here at the bottom and here on the side. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to give you a little quick tutorial of how to put this together, because it does go together in a specific way if you want it to work properly. If you do mini album making, don't do it like how you normally would, which is what I did. We keep the seams on the inside, but that's not how you're supposed to do it, okay? You get 2 sets of flowers and then some tiny little buds. The largest flower is 2.5 inch, and then you also get the 4U, you get 3 leaves and a butterfly. To go along with this fabulous essential envelope, there is the Pinking Edge birthday add-on die set. Largest die in here with the pinking, the zigzag, is 4 inches by 5.25, and then you get more layering pieces for it, like matting layers. I love that. So you get the same pinking edge. Then there's this cute little cake that comes together. I did not use the cake though, so expect to see this in another video. 1.75 inch wide, 1 5/8 inch tall. It does layer up here, so you can use different colors easily. Then there is Happy Birthday, and you also get the shadow for the happy birthday. Another add-on is the Christmas add-on. You're going to get this arch foliage shape. Fits with the envelope. The same curve of the envelope like at the top, but you can use it anywhere on the envelope. You get 3 holly leaves. You get the center for the berries. You also get a heart, a bow. You get a ticket. And then there's this high-quality photopolymer stamp with sentiments. Merry Christmas with the coordinating die. December 25th, coordinating die. For Love and You right in here, okay? This piece is so fabulous. You stamp this onto those leaf centers. I thought that was fun, because then it's very easy to change the colors. You just go light green and then you stamp with a darker green and have fun that way. Halloween add-ons. I love the cute kitty. Had to use the kitty. Kitty measures 2.75 inch wide by 1.75 inch tall. This goes behind the kitty. Then there's a bat, spider, spider web, 3 styles of candy corn, a star, another ticket. Oh, crafters, I can't remember what this is. It's something. This is the nose for the cat. And then again, another set of stamps. Happy Halloween, Boo, and October 31st. October 31st corresponds with this die. Boo is here, and then Happy Halloween here. So much fun. Love this collection. Great job, Wendy. Love it, love it, love it. And here's the Build a Plaid stencil. Here is my first example using everything in here. There are the flowers. I use the small flowers as centers. I want to say this is Smoky Topaz. in the center, and I use white cardstock. This is Spellbinders saffron cardstock for the little detail on the flowers. These pop out, so you just cut it in a separate color and then put it back in to get that detail very quickly. I use one large flower and then two small flowers. You see how the back of mine looks clear? Yours will have the flap on the outside, okay? Because then it will work better. So I jammed it in here to get it to go down, but this is the card when it came out. I just used my trimmer to trim this close to the edge of the pinking. This one and this one. These two are in here layered up, okay? And then I use the For You from here. The green I'm using here is that new Alta New olive cardstock is also here as well. I love the color, but expensive, 1, and 2 is £80. That's the only thing. I'm like, bump it up to £100 and then charge me $8.99. But I do love the color though. So in the background, I do have basil here. You can see the texture on it in a dark moss green. And then I have the olive here and then the flowers. I like this olive color. So it is what it is. Here I'm using that sounds so bad. I'm using basil cardstock with the dot detail. Big 12 by 12. Much cheaper than $8.99. Especially when you get it on sale and you slide it in like so. So if you do the envelope with this flap on the outside, it'll go down deeper, okay? But right now it looked like it's going down deep enough. Look at that. Isn't that fun? And you could put a gift card here. Here's a gift card. You can also turn the gift card sideways too. It'll still work. Love that. Gift card on the back. Gift card on the back if you want. Have fun. Play. It's a fun interactive element. The whole pulling out and looking at it. And I love this shape. Up next, this is a Christmas version of the envelope. Isn't this fun? So the base is essential envelope. So fun. Again, I did all of mine sealed up. Don't seal up yours. And Christmas add-on stamps and dies. So here I did the Merry Christmas. I stamped it out, heat embossed, and then cut it out with the coordinating die. Here I have these layers here, and also tucked in these layers. So this is Spellbinders Fern cardstock, Peridot cardstock. Came on with some dark green ink from my stash. Here are some berries, and I layered up this, one on top, one on the bottom, then tuck in these little holly leaves on top. That's the berry I used. I'm trying to figure out what this is. If you know, let me know what this is. You could have also put the heart and the bow, but so fun. I decided to go candy cane. So now I'm shopping the Spellbinder stash. I came in with candy canes and holly dies. You guys remember this one from the Home for the Holidays collection. I tell you, I love that collection. I will link my video here. It's a fantastic, fabulous, over-the-top collection. It has a lot of items. Put your favorites in a wish list or just shop bits that you love. But I love this double-sided candy cane. You get the left and the right and all the goodies. This candy cane is 4.5 by 1 1/4. Then now from Lisa Horton's current Essential Holiday collection, I will link that video here so you can take a look at all the Lisa Horton goodness. She has a lot of mix, match, and play. This collection is more focused, but it can play very well with Lisa Horton's Essential Holiday too. As you can see here, I'm using 2 items. Lisa's Festive Circle Sentiments press plate and die. You press or glimmer these set of sentiments. You get 6 of them and then cut it out with a coordinating die. You can look at that video if you want to see more details. Then you get this part here to have like a design if you wish. Pinking edge in a circle or a little loose scallop or like a speech bubble. So fun. And then one of my favorites from Lisa's collection. I love the nested tree frame dies and I love this scallop circle. This is 3.5 by 4.5 inch. It comes with layers, Christmas tree, and everything to decorate that tree. Pull it out. Look at that. So here is Lisa's circles in white. And then here is one of the layers in green. This is the same Peridot cardstock. It just looks very bright because it's all here. Then I have the festive cheer from that Festive Circle Sentiments. And this is pressed out with Thunder Better Press ink. Every time you use this, you're going to get 6 sentiments. In the last video, I used another sentiment out of this same one run. So you get 6 of them. So fun. Here I'm using a cardstock die cut from the Oh Joyful Day collection. It's a fabulous paper collection by Rosie Studio. I'll show it to you here. very briefly, that's the pattern paper you see here as well. So there is a 6x6 card makers kit. There is also a 12x12 card makers kit of Oh Joyful Day. Here is the pattern paper you're seeing. This is a little bit of the cardstock die cut. The nice thing about the Oh Joyful Day, you can get either of those kits, or each individual item this time is on sale separately. So that's nice. So you could just get the 12x12 paper pack if you wish. You could also get the printed die cuts, like it would include a lot of this. You get 2 of each. So I used this little fun stamp and created this. So Lisa Horton does fit in this little envelope. And you just push it in like so. Little tight because of what I did, but there you are, ready to go. You can decorate the back too if you wish. How I did decorate this, I put the pattern paper on one side and then just trimmed at the score line to do that matting layer. So you can mat it too, like this, if you want to do it in pattern paper. You don't always have to be solid cardstock, okay? Very easy to do because you have a panel here and a panel here. So I could have also done the back. I would just trim along that score line, trim along this score line, and mat that back layer. Yay! Up next, crafters, Halloween. Look at this adorable Halloween pocket. I so love this, featuring the adorable kitty and then there's 2 spiders. There's a spider web. See how the curve is working up here? You can do the same thing here with that curved foliage on the Christmas add-on too. But now this is the spider web. I love the cat looking up. I think this is so adorable. So easy to piece together. For the inside here, I'm using the Pinkin Edge Birthday. Again, that second layer right there in black. And on this one too, I'm using Happy Halloween right there. This is stamped and heat embossed. And then the envelope is here doing its thing. Of course, flap should be on the outside in the back. But so fun. So here I have again solid cardstock. I did put the sentiment and then I doubled it here just to make it more sturdy because it's floating here by itself. Let's pull this out and look. Surprise! Look! There is a cute little gift card. I attached the gift card here at the bottom. This bow comes from my Halloween wreath add-on right here. So I just put my bow here at the top. I could have also used my ghosts. This pumpkin could have been cute here too. More bats. Her bat is a little bit bigger, so I used my bat. Doesn't that sound funny? Her bat is bigger, so I used my bat. But it is true, I did use my bat there. You get 4 bats in this set, so you can mix match with what you already have in your stash. But I did take out some goodies out of here. I could have also put in more candy. She has the candy corn and a little, oh, that's what this is for. This is the stripes for the candy. Now I see what it is. I did put it beside each other, but it wasn't coming to me. And this is probably for the spider too. I just realized that now. Help me. All right, so I may put this over here then. I could add even more candy, like a sucker and another style of candy. Just have a whole candy fest. But I love that you can put as a surprise that gift card horizontal down here. And even though I am hitting here, see, I had it lower before, it's because I'm hitting that inside piece. But isn't that fun? So I love that it's like surprise, or you could put a Starbucks gift card. I love the little bow with the Halloween, and I love the kitty. Now with the kitty, this is that new periwinkle cardstock at Spellbinders, cut out with that solid piece. Then put the kitty on top. I just run it again in white cardstock, pop the eyes in white. And then here is the nose, which is graphite, and then here are the ears, which pops out as well, and just piece it back in lunar cardstock. So fun. I did pop up my kitty, 1mm foam. So this is the Halloween card. Love. If I did the happy birthday, you would have seen it, but I am going to do it. So this is the original. This is the all year round, and you could have the birthday cake on the inside like a surprise. There is Christmas, and here's Halloween, and with Halloween, I put the gift card. Any one of these can fit the gift card, and the gift card could still fit if you want to use the fun scallop circle too from Lisa Horton. Mix, match, play, explore, discover, have fun, make a bunch of these. This is perfect too, because it is a pocket. You could do a candy bar, see? It goes wide enough that you could put a candy bar in here or something like that. I love how she put these together, and this is a great sizing too. So you could still fit this in an A2 envelope. That's the beauty of the sizing. Okay, crafters, here is my last example featuring a whole lot of product from my stash. I don't know why, I was just going for it. Okay, so in the back, I decided to do this spring version of the stencil. I like it. I'm not madly in love with it. I think this green is what's bothering me. But anyway, I digress from what's bothering me. I did add touches of pink, white, green, and black. It's more of a spring card. So here I'm using that Build a Plaid stencil. Use the broad version, use the thin, and then turn it at different angles. But it is a straight plaid. It's not at an angle like what Wendy does. That's fancy. You can watch her to see all the fancy, okay? So Build a Plaid stencil. Then in the background, here with that beautiful quilt detail that I so love. Perfect Touch rectangles. Love this. Largest die in here, 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch. So right up there with all my other favorite foundation dies. So love Perfect Touch. It's super fun to mix with other foundation dies because this is a foundation die too. That Pinking Edge. Pinking Edge birthday here, okay? The largest one. I have so been wanting to bring out my little pocket. I call it the Polly Pocket. Stitching die of the month, pocket full of spring dies. This is on the way out at Spellbinders. It is a stitch die. I think it is fantastic. You can choose to stitch or not. And then here are the flowers. Here's the original version I did when I made this card. So this is the pocket stitch. This is the pocket without stitching. So behind it, I have a lighter blue cardstock compared to this denim blue, which I had to shop my stash to find this color. I think this is a perfect color. Here I was doing like darker denim. But you see how I could have done this, but I didn't have the time to do all of that. So I did this. Fun. And I didn't do any stitching here either, but I could have. So you have mix, match, and play. Maybe in my mind, I knew I had plaid in the background and I loved this, so I brought the plaid over here. 1 year later. And a few months. To finish this card, I came in with 2 sets. They are fabulous. This is the honeybee jars. This is a large die of the month from January. All I used was just this, that flower and those centers here. For the stems of my flower, I'm coming back into this one, Pocket Full of Spring, because these have no stitching. It's just a long piece here with a curve. And then I just put the flower from here over here. Then I came over into my favorite, Club Blooms. This is from January of last year. So this is January of this year, January last year. Club Blooms. Lots of fabulousness. Here I used just the buds. This with right here, the bud sprays. And then I just put some opal gems in the center. So Club Blooms and honeybee jar. Curved everyday sentiment. Love, 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 love. Hot foil plate. You glimmer it and then cut it out. One and done. You get 14 sets of sentiments, 7 on each. Out of 1 sheet of cardstock, you can get 6 sets of this. Thumbs up. I love this. So happy for you. This is white cardstock with black hot foil roll. I have this in a bunch of colors. I love curved everyday sentiment because it looks like a little ribbon and I think it's so pretty. And then here between this and this, I needed something, so I came in with just a piece of pink cardstock from my stash just to offer that break. So this is a A2 card, top folding, that says so happy for you. Put it up here because I didn't want to cover that beautiful denim detail. I made my pockets as if I was doing a mini album. And in a mini album, these stay on the inside. But there is actually a way to do it that makes it easier for what you insert to go all the way down to the bottom. So on my own, it's not working as fabulous. So that's why I'm going to show you how to die cut it one and then how to put it together properly. This is Shimmer. This is the Platinum 6 Lilac Shimmer die cutting machine. Beyond love. Open her up like so. I'm going to be using a sheet of Poppy Field cardstock. Now look at that. You can cut this way so you're not losing all of your paper, okay? Here I am using my 9-inch Pro Shears. I'm using the universal plate system that comes with the Platinum 6 machine. If you have the new and improved or the Lilac Shimmer. I'm using platform base A, platform top B, cutting plates C. On the base plate, I'm using a white cutting plate. And then on the top, I'm going to use a lilac cutting plate. And you can purchase this separately. What am I doing? Face down. I would not cut it like so, straight on. This is going to be a lot of pressure on the machine, the die, your hand. Turn it. So save your wrist, save the machine, save your die. Go at an angle as much as you can. This is a pretty good angle right here for me. See, I don't like to tape everything down, as you can tell. All right, I'm going to turn my machine to the side and I'm going to just roll it on through. See how easy it goes when you turn it at the angle? It might get a little... See, I didn't even get the kick at the end. If you put it in straight, you're going to get the big kick at the end, the big sounds. Lots of sounds. Love her. I so love the Platinum 6. So fabulous. Okay, crafters, here's a poppy field cut out with the red cardstock. Here is the die. Look at the bend on the die. You can see it, right? If you want to straighten out your die, like I'm going to straighten this out to then put it back on that magnetic sheet, which I need to do a video for you guys. Bend, 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 slight bend. See, I'm straightening it out. Not a heavy bend, just a light, like that. That will straighten it out and then put it back on the sheet. Because if it is fully bent, then it's not going to lay flat. There is a score line right here, and you can see it there, hopefully in the sun. Turn it to the side. You can also train it from the back if you wish. Here, I'm going to take out my Teflon bone folder. If you're doing this card making a lot and any other type of projects, especially mini albums, you need a Teflon bone folder. It's your best friend to create sharp creases like this. I have a lot of these. I started out with this one, but for mini album making, I needed a bigger one. Then I needed another bigger one. It's all about what it does when you're using it on your wrist. Because everything in that mini album making is a lot of scoring. So I found one that was really comfortable. The company I don't even think is in business anymore, unfortunately. Mini album way. You fold into two and you put it together. That's what I did. Not supposed to do it that way. I'm going to use some double-sided tape. And I love to use a little quilting square like this to cut. On the outside here, I put some double-sided tape on this flap that's facing outward. Then on this flap that you would fold under, instead of putting it here, you're going to put it on this side, okay? On the inside of the envelope, like so. And then using my little 2.5 inch acrylic square. This is a, see, it says Quilted Bear. This is a quilting square. They sell these in the craft stores. I purchased this one on Amazon, so I'll put a link for them on Amazon. If you don't see it in your craft store, and it's not in every craft store, and then you go there and then it's not there, right? It's sold out. So what you're going to do is peel off the side one, fold the top over to create your little pocket like so, and then flip it over, and this is the back. You're going to peel again and come up like so. There you go. You can use your bone folder then and burnish, 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 and burnish, and burnish. Burnishing it will also help the adhesive really stick to this. This is how the pocket is supposed to be made. You want that flap on the back, the bottom one, and then everything will slide in and out very nicely. If you have a gift card, I'm touching all the way at the bottom. My cards are not touching all the way at the bottom. I have to kind of force it in there because I kept this on the inside. All right. Okay, let's get back to the video. Moving on. Okay, crafters, everything will be detailed and linked below for the Not Your Ordinary card collection. I love this collection. Great job, Wendy. Both Wendy and Lisa, thumbs up ×2. You guys did a fabulous job, and these mix, match, play, shop your stash. So if you can only get the envelope, you can still have a lot of fun with it. If you really want the pinking edge, then yes, you're going to have to go into this birthday add-on. But then you get the fabulous cake, and I'm going to make the fabulous cake. I'm going to use it somewhere on something. Possibly another layout, because I have so been enjoying my 12x12 layouts. And you guys have been too. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Not Your Ordinary card collection. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.